What's up, everybody? Hopefully all of you are having a very fantastic day, no matter when you watch this video, be it late at night, early in the morning, middle of the day, wherever. Hopefully all of you are having a fantastic day. So with that out of the way, apparently Ishida Sui, the author of Tokyo Ghoul and now the author of Choujin X, has released 2 chapters back to back, which instantly makes me happy. And the reason for that is because, if you are aware, Ishida Sui at the end of Tokyo Ghoul, he felt a little bit burnt out, and he stopped writing for a very long time. And it's been kind of years since we had new content from him in the form of a manga, and Choujin X is finally here. And Ishida Sui, as we know, has his own schedule, a release schedule. He doesn't necessarily have to release a chapter every single week. He's not forced with that obligation. It allows him to structure his manga the way he wants, deliver the chapters when he wants. He's not having to constantly meet those deadlines, which allows him more freedom. And you can clearly see that freedom is doing wonders for Ishida Sui, because once again, 2 chapters back to back. And apparently these chapters are relatively short. I mean, I'm looking at chapter 3 right now, which I have yet to read. I'm doing a reaction video on these new 2 chapters. There is 38 pages for chapter 3, and I'm going to assume that chapter 4 is around the same length. So if we're estimating this is around like 2 chapters that are monthly releases, released around in a few days, span of a few days from each other. So that's just absolutely incredible to think about that. Ishida Sui is continuously pumping out these chapters, which basically means that he is probably having a lot of fun. So I'm really happy to see that. I'm really happy to see that Ishida Sui is just having a good time writing Choujin X, because it's like, you know, it's always fun to know that an author is having fun. When an author is having fun, I think everybody's having a good time. It means they're enjoying their work, and they just, you know, you can feel the passion. So anyways, I want to react to Chapter 3 and Chapter 4. I will link it in the description if you want to pull it up and, you know, read it alongside of me. But before I begin, though, I wonder how this chapter is going to be, because clearly we're cutting back over to the main male characters, because you can see it on the first page here. Last chapter was very weird. I talked about that when I did my reaction video. It was a very weird chapter. I was just like, what is going on? I wonder what kind of style this chapter is going to be. If it's going to be down the similar vein, more of a comedy, or if it's going to be something else. We'll see, but anyways, pull it up if you want to, you know, read it alongside me. So let's begin. So, looking at this first page, he's carrying his friend. So, the mysterious friend, you know, our main male character's friend that was like the lion or whatever, he is someone that apparently, I'm guessing, isn't dead, because he's actually being carried. Because he didn't appear, I believe, at the end of Chapter 1. So, that's interesting to actually see him. So, we got confirmation he isn't dead. Okay, okay, so he's still transformed. I really love the design, though, of our main male character, by the way. I'm just looking at the page. Like, it really is a Kakuja from Tokyo Ghoul. I really like that design. Azuma Hospital. Azuma. Okay, he falls over. And his friend... Oh, okay, so his friend is normal. His friend looks exactly normal. He doesn't look transformed. Tokyo. Oh, is he about to get scared? Oh, that's not good. He's about to get scared. Ozma, thank goodness you're awake. He's looking at his hand. You can see the eye navigating to his hand, basically saying how freaky he is. What happened to that guy? Who? Oh, you mean that long-necked Choujin. I dealt with him somehow. I don't really remember, though. I suddenly felt powered up. I guess it was thanks to whatever was in that syringe. More importantly, Azuma, are you okay? I mean, if anyone needs to be asking if they're okay, I mean, you should be asked that. I mean, he's transformed into, like, a different entity. You're hurt, and maybe the shot affected you, too. That is true. He did get the shot, so why is he not transformed? Does he have a different type of ability that we just can't see on the surface? You need to get checked out at the hospital. I'll go to the hospital by myself. What? It's okay, I can lend you a shoulder. We're a 20-minute walk from the hospital, and you're all banged up. I can make myself useful occasionally, too. Tokyo. Are you going to go to the hospital with your face looking like that? Okay, so he isn't being distrustful. He is talking to his friend. He isn't completely scared. Okay, that's nice to see. But you can see he's still a little bit shaken up. If people see you, word will get out. You're a Choujin, and a drug from who knows where turned you into one. The wrong person might start digging into that. I'll go to the hospital on my own and get checked out. You should go home. If anyone finds out where you're a Choujin, you'll never be able to go back to your life. Basically, it's like a ghoul situation from Tokyo Ghoul. If, you know, you found out you're a ghoul, you're gonna get executed. You're not ready for that, right? If you aren't, you need to hide that you're a Choujin. So we have a very similar structure and concept to Tokyo Ghoul right now. Like, it's very clear that you need to hide your identity. And that's exactly what I'm getting here, which does make sense. It does fit with the title, Superhuman X, and most likely, if we're going with the stuff what we see with superhumans, some superhumans probably want to keep it secret that they have powers, so mask, etc. So we're having a very similar structure to Tokyo Ghoul right now. That's what I'm getting. Until you can control your own body, you can't go outside. Can he control his body, though? That is a question. Can he actually revert back, or is he permanently stuck like that? That, I do wonder. Okay, so he's taking a shower. What a very ominous, like, just panel, like, page. Just seeing him in the shower and all that, looking like a bird. Okay, Tokyo, eat your breakfast. I'm going to work now. I'm going to, eat your breakfast, going to work now. See you later. Hope you have a good day. So I'm assuming that's his mother. What was that about? You better not be late. He looks out. My man looking out like he looks so weird. Holy crap. Okay, okay, so he's making food. It looks like pancakes. Guess I could still get hungry even when I'm like this. Holy crap, the way he has to eat. Like, you see that? He has to, like, lift his beak up. Like, he legitimately, he grabs his, yo, imagine having to eat like, oh, that would suck. Yo, that would suck. I couldn't imagine. Oh my goodness. My man won't even get to really enjoy eating as much anymore because he literally has to use one hand to lift up his entire jaw just to be able to eat. And speaking of which, I'm looking at, his structure of his face right now. His literal beak, he has a literal bird beak. Like, the way his whole mouth is structured, he literally has morphed into kind of like a bird face. Even his tongue kind of looks like it. Okay, so can he eat, though? Is he like a ghoul from Tokyo Ghoul? Can he actually eat normal food, or is it something else? This is tough. School, I spent a whole 30 minutes eating pancakes. Until you can control your own body, you can't go outside. Oh, so it took him 30 minutes to eat. Ooh, that's going to be a struggle for him to eat. Hello, this is Kurohara from Year 2, Class C. May I please speak to Miss Anzai? Oh, Miss Anzai, sorry, I have a fever. 102 degrees. Oh my goodness, it's the oldest excuse. I was wondering if I could have today off. Huh? My family? No, they're already left for work. The fever came on suddenly, I'm sorry. Okay. With a made-up fever that high, no one should expect a thing for 2 or 3 days. Dad leaves early in the morning. If I'm sure to time things to avoid my sister, I should be good. The issue is what comes after that, since I probably can't keep this up my whole life. My whole life. Am I going to be like this my whole... Ooh, that's a very ominous, like, panel. Okay, so, from what I'm getting here is that this is literally Tokyo Ghoul, kinda, with a few extra specifications. Like, he has a family. So, him maintaining his secret around, like, his sister, his father, and his mother, which that's actually a big shock. He has a family. Like, usually manga, they actually write out, the mother, the father, and, all of that. They keep the sister around or a brother around, but they usually write out the parents. And seeing the family around implies something that maybe something bad might happen. This is Ishida Sui. And if anyone is well aware of his work, he knows how to create tragedy, sadness, depression. He knows how to create that type of work. And I feel like something bad's gonna happen to the family. I have that feeling just because of what writer we're currently dealing with. This author is not just someone that writes rainbow-colored manga. He doesn't have roses and all that. He's someone that loves to make his readers squirmish, like squirm in their seat and all that. I mean, that's what he did to us constantly when we were reading Tokyo Ghoul. So I am curious what's gonna happen. Can he actually keep up a secret? If he does get revealed, will his family accept him or throw him out? Okay, sorry, I went on a little rant there. Or not rant, just a discussion. So everything's settling in. He's getting upset that he might be stuck like this. I need to get my mind off of this for a while. It's too scary. I wonder if Ozma made it to school. Oh yeah, so I wonder what kind of power he has. Oh, we got a bird in the background, Vulture symbols, and I'm assuming that's reference to what he is. He's not picking up. Did he even go to school? He was pretty badly hurt. How'd it go at the hospital? I faked being sick and bought myself 3 days. What about you? Let's see, how'd it go? Okay, so he's just texting his friend. Okay. If people see you, word will get out that you're a Choujin and a drug from who knows where turned you into one. The wrong person might start digging into that. If Ozma has turned into a Choujin too, if he doesn't reply by tonight, I guess I'll go to his house. Another picture of a vulture in the background. Obviously, symbolism going on here. I'm popping over to the convenience store. Oh, I'm assuming that's his sister. And is she gaming? I think his sister's... Okay, so she's a gamer. His sister's a literal gamer. Tokyo, what? Could you buy me some soda? Yotsuya cider? Yeah, and a small carton of milk. Okay, what about you, Dad? Carinto sweets. Ah, okay. Wait, does my man have a... Does he have, like, a collar or a belt? Or... My man's got a collar and belt around his face. Like, do you see that? Bro, okay. He's literally... I'm looking at the panel over. He's literally bending his beak. Oh, my... That has to hurt, right? That has to hurt. Oh, goodness. Okay, so his heart's pounding. If anyone finds out you're a Choujin, you'll never be able to go back to your old life. Gotta keep this firmly in place. Man, he literally is like wearing a mask. It's a ghoul mask. He's literally wearing one. It's only been 1 day. Of course I'm going to be worried. The whole situation is worrying. Milk and sweets. Milk and sweets. Okay. So he made it to his friend's place. Okay, there aren't any lights on. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign when there's no lights on. Sorry about that. I had to change batteries, but also I had a neighbor that was mowing real loud, so I just decided to just wait. Because I don't think you guys want to hear a, lawnmower in the background. But okay, anyways, okay, is he in his room? He has to be okay, right? Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, is his friend potentially alive? Is he changed, though? I'm curious if his friend actually looks different. Hello? Ozma, it's me. I'm in front of your house right now. You never replied, so I thought something might have happened to you. Ozma, sorry for not replying. I've been thinking about what to do now, but I just can't figure it out. Huh. They treated me at the hospital and gave me a quick blood test. There isn't anything out of the ordinary. There wasn't. That's good. What about you? I'm the same. I look like a bird. Oh, but I made sure to hide my face on the way here, and I took time off of school. Okay, so, firstly, I don't believe his friend. The way his friend is, the way he's been acting, I don't think his friend actually went to the hospital. I don't think he got a blood test or anything. I feel like he definitely did change in some way. I just don't know what. What power did he get? I mean, we saw a fire-like power in the previous chapter, so it could definitely be something else that's not like a physical manifestation. It could be like an ability. Maybe he's just able to, be psychic or something. Who really knows? Okay, so a vulture then, huh? This is just a guess, but I think Choujin turned into the form they most desire. That's what I thought after seeing. Ah, yes. So we really are going down the route of like a Kakuja as well. So FYI, if you're unaware, in Tokyo Ghoul, a Kakuja, the form that, a ghoul would take shape into, it was depicted as what their like inner mind depicted themselves as, how they viewed themselves. It's kind of like the manifestation of their desires itself, which is why Kaneki's looked like it did. So that's fascinating. So once again, we have a little more details that are very similar to Tokyo Ghoul being applied to this. So his form being a vulture basically is letting us know from the story from the first chapter that when he envisioned himself kind of like a bird or a vulture, that's why he looks like a bird or a vulture. So what does his friend look like then? He's like, I think Choujin turned to the form they most desire. So if that is indeed true, what has he turned into then? What does he desire? That's a good question. Okay, the form I desire. I guess it is a special memory for me, but right now I just want to go back to my normal self. So what should I do? Think really hard about wanting to change back until I do. I hope it works itself out eventually. Maybe food has to do with it too. Today sure was tough. For once, think for yourself. Think for yourself for once. Oh. This friend just snapped. Okay, something's clearly going on with his friend. We just don't know. Sorry. I'm so on edge. I really was worried about you, Ozma, but I was expecting you to tell me what to do. It's just like you said, I'm pathetic. Oh, this get me sad now. I'm getting a little bit of emotional. Okay, sorry. I'll talk to you later. I'm glad you're okay, Ozma. Tokyo. It's, sorry, Tokyo, it's not your fault. Something happened to his friend, but I don't know what. What is, Like I said, the drugs are all gone, and Mr. Johnny Takayama, I inquired as to who used the other two. This man literally has the clown mask, and he kind of looks like Furuta. He looks like Furuta. Does anyone else see that? Like, seriously, page 30 right now, and 31 of chapter 3 of Choujin X. He literally looks like Furuta. He has the suit. He has, like, the little hair, like, coming out on the side, the mask. He looks like Furuta! Yo, we have the second coming of Furuta? Best boy? Like, are we really? Yo, please tell me where we are. Okay. You did receive 3, correct? Tell me, or I will chop you into pieces. Oh, yikes. They were kids. Both of them were high school brats, and one of them turned into a Choujin. Oh, what type of Choujin? I don't know. It happened too fast, but he was some kind of monster. He had this like, mask or huge beak thing. Do you know his name? I ain't talking. After seeing your eyes behind that mask, I get it. You're offing me no matter what I do. Nah, to you, I'm already dead. My 2 lads, I killed them with my own hands, so I don't want to sink any lower than I already have. Do whatever you want to me. Okay, he did. So, a beacon and mask, you said. This man literally doing a hand. Oh my goodness, he's Furuta. It's the return of Furuta. Yo, please. Oh, I hope his design looks similar to Furuta, because I love Furuta. He was such a good antagonist. I want more of him. So, oh my goodness, please. Like, please tell me this man looks similar to him. But he's giving off that same atmosphere. He really is giving off that same atmosphere. Oh, okay, so this is starting to get good. So this is the last of chapter 3, correct? Yes, it is. Okay, so chapter 4, I'm moving straight into chapter 4. So pull it on up if you want to read alongside me. I want to see what's going to happen, because clearly things are getting crazy. So, okay, so, ooh, this is a nice cover page. Our character looking over the city, skyscape. Okay. Think for yourself for once. Thinking back, when we went to eat, meal combo A, please. Same for me. When we pick classes, I think I might do art this year. Me too. Basically, when it comes to anything, what to go with me, Tokyo, okay. I've just been copying Azuma. Okay. This whole time. I've always been. The vulture that gets the king's scraps. When Azuma took the Suru High Entrance exam, I hit the books and I just barely passed. Have I ever made a choice on my own? Even once before now. Of course, Azuma is fed up with me. Right, you guys? Don't look so glum. Wait. Is those birds talking to him? Or is he crazy? Okay, I'm just gonna read. Let's just see. Don't look so glum. That's right. You're sharing rations with us. Isn't that a choice made of your own free will? You spoil the taste of this nice bread. You do have the power to make your own decisions, no matter how trivial those decisions might be. Do you see? Oh, now he realizes he's talking to birds. Okay, he's freaking out. Okay, so he is. Don't shout like that. We pigeons have superior hearing, after all. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you nearly ruffled my fat... You know, someone that just translated that was laughing to themselves. Like, whoever translated that was just giggling. Like, when they're like, you ruffled my feathers. Like, seriously, you know they were. Besides, aren't we always having conversations like this? Always? Yes, we talk while you distribute other rations. Thank you for another day of delicious bread. Among us, you are known as the Bread Atler. Is this part of my Choujin powers? We've heard the whole story, so I have a question for you. So, he can talk to birds. I mean, he is like a vulture, so that's interesting. Being able to talk with birds actually could be very useful for laying information, like ravens. Like, if you know anything about ravens or crows, incredibly smart birds. So, I wonder if that's going to play a thing in this. Now, if you were Ozma, what would you do? If I were Ozma, if Ozma had turned into a Choujin instead of me, he would learn about himself, acquire information, hone his power, learn from others, put it into practice, better himself, and use that power to help people. I could think of so much. If I can be like him even a little bit, maybe Ozma will see me differently. Thanks, you too. I'm going to try it out. Good. Oh, cool. Oh, so they are talking to birds. So other people just hear birds, and he actually hears it. Oh, okay, that's super strange. That's really strange. Change back. release. Oh my goodness, he's like trying to act like it's like a Super Saiyan transformation. Until you can control your own body, you can't go outside. Face, change back, change. Can he change back though? That is what I'm wondering. Can he actually change back? For some reason, I'm super hungry. Huh, that was tough. He's super hungry. If he looks like is Vulture's very hungry? Maybe it has something to do with it. Okay, that was tough. Going to the store, want anything? Fried rice crackers. My fever just won't go away. I'll go to the hospital today. Fried rice crackers, beer. Release, release, release. I'll just learn to control. He's really trying. Okay. 2 days later. Still trying. Tingle. Okay. Whoa. I just felt a tingle like a shock at the nape of my neck. Whoa, is that some sort of sign? Can he turn back? I'm super curious. It'd be nice if I could go back to normal fast, and at this rate I'll only get better at shouting. I need to start going to school again soon. I'm reaching the limit of my 104-degree fever excuse. If they figure out I'm faking it, they'll probably also find out that I'm a Choujin. Maybe I'll get advice from the pigeons again, but isn't that just shifting my reliance from Ozma onto them? No, I need to become an independent from Ozma, but birds are... That's so he's trying to become his own independent person. I wonder, with the way the story is being structured, if our character Tokyo is going to actually become more independent as an individual, become his own entity, and surpass the lion. That is his friend. I wonder if his friend actually will, like, regress and become someone that is dependent on others. Because we don't really know what his power is yet. I'll get help from the birds, whether they're pigeons, peasants, or were. Oh, so a vulture then. I think Choujin can turn into the form they most desire. That's it, the vulture. The zoo. Oh, he's gonna go talk to a vulture. Okay. I might find a hint here. This takes me back. Wonder if it's still alive. We have closed, thank you. Ah, so they closed a whole month ago. That's so sad. I should have visited while I still had the chance. Oh, she's a pretty female character. Okay, I like this. I like the outfit, the jacket design. That's a really nice design. A person. I wonder what she's doing all by herself. Oh, she's the type of girl I could never talk to. See ya. Want to see? Huh? You could go through here to get inside. Inside. This is my first time in my life that a girl I don't know who looks like a model has talked. Oh, for this poor man. Crap my face. But, what? Might as well try. I'm not going just because of a girl, though. I'm getting a bad vibe from this. I don't know why, but I'm getting a bad vibe. Like, I'm getting some, like, PTSD from, Tokyo Ghoul right now. Like, I really am. So what do you want to see? The birds. I'm in a closed-down zoo with a girl. I feel like I'm doing something bad. That's a giraffe. Did you know giraffes make a moo sound? Do they make a moo sound? Can anyone confirm that? Like, confirm that in the comments. I'm curious. That's an elephant tortoise. These guys can live 200 years. There's nothing new here. They might just, they must be in their pen or another zoo took them in. Hyena. That's an alligator. They taste delicious. I mean, they kind of do. I've had alligator tail. It is pretty good. FYI, if you don't know, I was born in Florida, so I got some fair share of alligator tail. I wonder if she's a runaway with a penchant for animals or something. Oh, a snake. It's flicking its tongue out. It's on its guard. They sense the air around them with their tongue. It really is... Wait, she pushed him. Almost got a smooch from a snake, huh? That's a very odd behavior. She just pushed him. Especially technically since snakes is like natural thing they prey on. It's kind of like birds who they would eat a bird. Why did she do that? Is this what girls do? Darn it, for some reason I kind of like it. Whisper. Is she talking with a snake? Is she doing parcel tongue from Harry Potter? Is she doing parcel tongue? Like, is that the name of it? I think it's parcel tongue. Huh. She speaks with snakes. It's very clear what's going on there. The birds. It says they're that way. Okay, thank you. I asked for directions, huh? I think I'm starting to realize why I had a bad feeling. I think I'm starting to realize. She's a Choujin. One could talk with snakes, unless she's like an animal handler. Unless she could talk with animals, that would make sense. Oh, I guess I was a joke. It was a joke. I messed up the comeback. Why'd I say thank you? She's completely different from the girls at school. I can't hold my own against her at all. If only I were Ozma, I could wow her with witty animal small talk. I can't believe I'm even thinking of Ozma at a time like this. Something to talk about, but I can't even hold my own with the girls at school. The bird corner. Huh? Bird forest. Oh. Whoa, it's still... Oh, look at the vulture. That's beautiful. Look at how beautiful it is. Okay. You remember me? It's been 8 years, I think. Oh. I'm pretty sure this was the same vulture. Maybe so many people come by, doesn't remember each one. Hey. This worked with the pigeons, though. Do you remember me at all? What are you, doing, huh? Oh, I thought it might react. Oh, you're kind of adorable. She's going to take... my first... Well, I mean, to be fair, I saw it coming. I like, the signs were there. The signs were indeed here for this I didn't expect it like that, like a snake head, but it definitely, there was an ominous vibe about the girl. Like, there was definitely something. Like, it reminded me too much of the situation with Kaneki and Rize from the beginning of Tokyo Ghoul. I was just like... No, I've seen this before. I've seen this type of structure before, and it usually goes around where the guy almost gets killed or something. And that's clearly what's going on here. So, it's just like, Ishida, you really love that, huh? You must really love that plot point of having, like, dates go completely south with, like, this twist ending or something. Like, you must really love that. But, whoa, what a chapter. Okay, I want to say, chapter 3 and 4... Love it. Love these two chapters. Incredible chapters. Big step up from previous chapters. I like the direction it's going. It's definitely opening up to a lot of mystery and a lot of different things that these individual Choujin can do. Talk with animals, etc. that we're seeing. But I wonder what is the full extent of it. I mean, clearly she's able to turn into a snake. I mean, we see it. She turns into a snake. So this lets us know that there is a possibility of reverting back to your previous form. So he most likely can go back to a normal human look and won't actually have to stay as, like, his vulture-like look. So that is something we do learn from this final panel. But I patiently await Chapter 5. Cannot wait to read it. And hopefully all of you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed reading this alongside of me. But I'll keep it at that. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. If you got this video, please leave a like. It does help me out a lot. And with that, Chibi out.